Kelly from Kelly's Amigurumi here to review a Basketweave knit coaster pattern. The pattern consists of 2 different rows. One row will repeat 4 knits, 4 purls, 4 knits, 4 purls, and the other pattern will repeat 4 purls, 4 knits, 4 purls, 4 knits to create a basket weave pattern. At the ends, we'll knit 1 and slip 1 purlwise to create a neat selvage. To follow along with the pattern, you can gather any size knitting needles and yarn as long as the yarn is appropriate for the knitting needle sizes. The description below includes a link to a PDF you can download to follow along with the pattern. Begin by casting on 18. At the end of your cast on, you'll have 18 loops on your needle. The repeat pattern for rows 1 through 4 is as follows. Knit 5, meaning knit 1 stitch in the next 5 stitches. Purl 4, making sure to bring your yarn in front between your stitches. Purl 4, meaning purl 1 stitch in each of your next 4 stitches. Knit 4, again bringing the yarn in back between your needles. Knitting 4, meaning knit 1 in the next 4 stitches. Purl 4. Bring your yarn in front between your stitches and purl 1 in the next 4 stitches. Slip 1 purlwise with your yarn in front, insert your needle into the stitch and remove the stitch from your left needle. Slipping 1 purlwise will allow you to be set up when you flip your needle to do the next repeat pattern. You'll have your yarn in back for your knit stitch. Rows 2 through 3 repeats the same pattern as row 1, so rewind and watch as needed to follow the pattern for rows 2 through 4. You should see your pattern begin to form by the end of row 4. Slipping 1 purlwise at the end of the row, then knitting 1 at the beginning of the row will help you form a neat selvage. For rows 1 through 4, you will see vertical lines in the first and third part of the pattern, and then horizontal lines on the second and fourth part of the pattern. Rows 5 through 8 will reverse those lines. The repeat pattern for rows 5 through 8 is as follows. Knit 1 to help you keep the selvage. Purl 4, remembering to bring your yarn into the front through your needles and purl 1 in the next 4 stitches. Then knitting 4, making sure your yarn starts in back, knit 1 in the next 4 stitches. Purl 4, bringing your yarn in front. Knitting 4, so bring your yarn in back and knit 1 in the next 4 stitches. Finishing your rows the same as before. Bring your yarn in front so you can slip 1 purlwise. Rows 6 through 8 are the same as row 5, so go back and repeat the pattern for row 5 until you finish row 8. The basket weave will form after round 8. Rows 1 through 4 will have the vertical lines 1st and 3rd, horizontal lines 2nd and 4th, while rows 5 through 8 will have the horizontal lines 1st and 3rd, and the vertical lines 2nd and 4th. Repeat rows 1 through 8 2 more times to complete the pattern. You will have a sizable coaster and be ready to bind off once you have repeated rows 1 through 8 3 times. Once you bind off, you can weave in your loose ends and be ready to use your basket weave coaster. Let me know if you have any questions or comments about the pattern below.